Hi there, it's Tanya. So it is the 1st of March. Wow. Where did January and February go? So if you remember at the beginning of February, I did the January tag and I wrote things that I wanted to remember, nice things and all things like that. So that's January. So we need to make one for February. And if you remember, I made a template because I've made 12 double tags ready. And then I made a template out of acetate so that I can find the nicest picture. I mean, that's beautiful. So that's a possibility. So I just thought we'd have a look through the book first and see what we wanted to use. I know in January there wasn't a lot to choose from. I'm guessing February will be the same because there's not that much going off, is there, outside at this time. And to be quite honest, I've not been out there to have a look. And I think that's probably why time's going so fast as well. We've got nothing to gauge it against because, you know, normally you're out and about and you see the autumn come in, everything die off and then everything start growing again. So yes, I am going to go with this one. So let's take the page out. And I can see there that there's the stitching there, so I'm just going to go in with my I don't know if I've not got my oh, you know, the unpicker to hand, so let me just try and get it without so normally I get the book like that and I get my unpicker into it, so I'll get my awl instead. I don't normally do it with the awl. I normally do it with a sewing unpicker. So I'm just going to lift the stitch up and then just catch it with my scissors. Oh, it's a bit awkward doing it like this. I would normally have it, you know, closer to my body and going like this. Sorry, my fingers are covered in glue. I've been filming quite a few videos. I am trying to get quite in front with videos because here in the UK, schools are going back in a week. And I'm thinking I might be back to work not long after, so... And then after that, I think, you know, we'll be able to see family and things. So I'm guessing life is going to start and get quite busy. So I've been filming some things. Nothing majorly exciting, but I just wanted, you know, something filmed. So people don't wonder where I am and what I'm doing. Because, yeah, it's weird when you get used to somebody uploading every day and then they don't. You kind of think, oh, where are they? So, yeah, I've been doing a series about using all those things that we've either pre-made and they're just bases, or things out of kits that I've not marked the bottom of it. Plain things out of kits that, you know, we print off and we keep them somewhere, or we don't even bother cutting them out, and all they need doing is assembling, you know, and a bit of decoration, and you've got a decent piece of ephemera. So I've just been going through my tubs of things and getting them jazzed up a little bit and then putting them in my made ephemera box. So yeah, I think I've filmed about 20 of them, to be honest. I did think it would only be a few episodes, but yeah, I'd got more stuff than I thought, and I wouldn't. I will save that because I could probably cut that robin out. Yeah, I'm guessing some people have got a lot more digitals printed out and stuff than what I'd got. So I thought it was a good exercise of using things up. So let's I don't know why I didn't mark the length. Let's cut across here and we'll stick this on. So I've been thinking about February, and to be quite honest, it's been one of those nondescript kind of months. So I don't really know what I'm going to write. Nothing, you know, has happened. I've not been anywhere. So it's quite difficult. And I think because, you know, we're getting so close to some kind of normality coming back to life, I think we're just all waiting in anticipation for life to begin. So yeah, it's rather difficult. I think last month it was really easy because, you know, I was probably thinking more of gratitude and things for the whole year. It was a kind of look back. But yeah, from writing that to now, I think nobody knows how to feel at the moment. It's like, dare we feel excited? Dare we think that we're going to, you know, be seeing our families, going back to work, living, you know, day-to-day normal life? Dare we, you know, hope that that's going to be the case? So yeah, it's a weird one. And this month it's my middle granddaughter's birthday, and I know, you know, I'm not gonna see her on that, and that's fine. You know, I know she'll have a lovely day, whatever. You know, she'll have presents. She's got her sisters and a brother and a mum and dad, and you know, she'll be fine. So yeah, she'll have a nice time, and she'll have nice presents. But you know, normally we would have, if she hadn't have had a party or something, we'd have, you know, gone round for tea or gone round the weekend before, or you know, something. But yeah, it's. And obviously the first lockdown was just before her birthday. So now it's like two birthdays. But there's nothing you can't change it. It is what it is. So, and then my grandson was born in May, and he'll be 1. And you know, I've only met him twice, and I just think that sounds so alien that I've only seen my grandson, who lives 3 miles down the road, twice in a year. If I'd have said that in normal, you know, normal everyday circumstances, you would wonder, why hasn't she been to see her grandson? Like, why has she only seen him twice? What's the matter with this woman? So, yeah, it's hard. It is hard. And like I say, and it's my middle daughter's birthday, and you know, I think I've really seen her every single month, every single birthday. I think there has been 1 or 2 where she's been on holiday. But yeah, I've normally seen it, you know, a few days before, a few days after kind of thing. So, and it will mark a year since I've seen my daughter, my middle daughter. You know, and I know she's struggled with mental health, and, you know, quite bad anxiety and things, and it's hard that you can't be with them. So yeah, it is hard. You do think, dare I wish, dare I say, you know, let's get together when it's Toby's first birthday. Let's do that. Let's do. Nobody's, you know, really wanting to make concrete plans because, you know, then that would lead to disappointment. So yeah, it's a funny in between time really. So I'm not going to do a lot of decorating on this because I don't feel like doing a lot of decorating on it. But I am going to document something. I'm just trying to find the word February to put it on the front. I've got one here. Let's do this. There must be another February in the book. Let's have a look. Beautiful snowdrops. I wonder if there's snowdrops peeping out somewhere. I'm saying now the weather's changed. It's we're having a bit of sunny days and things. I ought to start going on a little walk. I don't know if that'd be too big. It's quite big, isn't it? But it could go across there. So let's just cut around this. Yeah, and then we've got our holiday booked in June, and they're saying, you know, the schools go back on the 8th of March. I think non-essential shops go back on, I don't know, something like the 17th of April. And I think at the end of May, you should be able to go on a UK holiday. But this is all if the numbers, you know, carry on falling. Otherwise, we will go, you know, backwards. So, yeah, we're kind of just thinking, oh, I just hope that it follows those steps so we can go on holiday. Because we hadn't had a holiday for, well, it'd be 3 years, because last year when I did book it, we hadn't been for 2 years before that, because I'd gone from full-time work to part-time work. I went from 5 days to 4 days to 3 days to 2 days, because my body just can't take that physical work since, you know, being diagnosed with the fibromyalgia. So yeah, we literally couldn't afford to go on holiday. And you know, now both of the Etsy shops are doing okay. I saved up and oops, it's not going to be too big. I'd saved up for us to go last year, and we was really excited. And then obviously we couldn't go. So now it's like, oh, yeah, I so want to go. Change of scenery. I've never been to Devon before, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And yeah, we were taking Colin, and Ryan would go out in the day with Colin, and me and Alna would stay on the caravan site and, you know, go swimming and do those things what you do on holiday. Go to the disco maybe. and then just play, you know, family games and stuff at night time, because obviously we can't leave Colin on his own. So really, I'm just living at the moment on hope. Hope. And yeah, it's like living on a prayer. But spring is around the corner, and I think with spring does always bring hope. When new life is growing, it always does fill me with newness and hope. So new beginnings. And I think really that is it. Yeah, it's a very, very difficult one, and you know, I am trying to stay positive, and I am positive, but yeah, I'm kind of losing patience losing patience with that. Yeah, it's as if, you know, you've been promised something several times and been let down, and you don't hope. It's scary to want and to believe, and that's how I feel. So I am, you know, so grateful that all my family has kept well. We've kept, you know, as mentally healthy as we can, and yeah, I think we'll all look back on this, you know, maybe in a year's time and think, oh, it wasn't so bad. But yeah, it's, I think because it's approaching that year mark, it's like anniversary of, isn't it? So yeah, I just need to keep hoping and keep seeing, and I do need to go outside and see the spring, see it coming in, and know that there is hope and there's new beginnings. So that is me for this month. Obviously, I am thankful for my viewers, and my Patreons, and all my Etsy customers, and the friendships that I've made through all these platforms. You know, I thank you for watching, for liking, for following me on Instagram and all those things. I am truly grateful for. I'm thankful again for mine and Julie's friendship. She kind of, oh well, I think we keep each other sane, really. I think one day, you know, one of us will be a bit fed up and she's okay, and then the next day she's not okay and I'm okay. So we seem to be making, you know, keeping each other sane. And I think you can tell friends things that you wouldn't tell your family. You know, I wouldn't ring my girls up and say, oh, you know, it's nearly a year since I've seen you, and because I would just find it so upsetting. I am very much, I do pretend that things aren't going off, aren't happening. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to put a ring through there, aren't I? I didn't think this through. I should have done it down a bit. I've done a ring all the way through, yeah. Oh, poor birdies. Yeah, like I say, I wouldn't tell them. We kind of, you know, tough upper lip, kind of. I don't know what the expression is. but yeah, we kind of just pretend everything's all right. It's the way we are, and I just think, you know, if you start saying how much you've missed each other, all it does is create tears, doesn't it? So yeah, so sorry bird, I am really sorry. So yeah, it's been nice being able to you know, say it to Julie and stuff. So I hope you've all got, you know, somebody who you can speak to, who keeps you, you know, on track and stuff, because that is so important. And I mean, it can be a, you know, a family member. It's just that I don't want to upset my daughters or my mum. Just pretend, you know, that we're all okay. And yeah, I mean, we've got a big family meal planned. I don't know where and I don't know when, but that will definitely be happening. And I'm sure we'll be having, you know, late birthday things and things. And I'm not one for going to the cinema. I do like going, but I really want to go to the cinema. Yeah, it's like, I can't wait to go to the cinema and have that surround sound and eat popcorn and giggle and yeah, just be free. Just be free. So I hope that I haven't you know, put anybody in on a down mood or anything. That's not my intention. You know, I only want to speak how, you know, how I feel and things, and that is, you know, how I'm feeling about this month. But like I say, I do have hope. Sometimes you just have to look a little bit deeper, don't you, for it. So thank you very much. If I do think of anything else, I will add to that, but yeah, I hadn't really thought about it. I just thought, oh gosh, it's, you know, the beginning of the month, I need to do another tag. So let's hope by March, which will be the 1st of April, let's hope, you know, Eleanor's back at school and, you know, she's catching up on her work and she's coming back with gossip from her friends and, you know, and things like that. And that'll be, you know, that'll be nice. It'll be the start of some kind of normality. So thank you very much for joining me. If you want to say in the comments, you know, how February's gone for you, and you know, what the situation is where you are, because I know in a lot of countries, I think you're quite back to normal and things. But yeah, for us it's approaching a year. So thank you and goodbye. See you soon. Bye.